Hello everybody, it's your boy N here. I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So in today's video, it's the Dire dev note. So let's have a quick look at what they've said. This dev note is 13 minutes long. I promise you my video won't be 13 minutes long. So let's quickly condense everything that they've said in this note. Now, starting off, they've confirmed that Dire's release date is in fact going to be the 5th of February, which is what we expected. So that is all well, good and clear. Dire's login event is going to start today. So this is going to give us I think a 2-week login event where at the end of it we will be able to get Dire Ancestor modules on day 14 is what they said. So that's pretty cool. Another very important thing about this is the fact that Community Manager Jason is looking forward to it. You know the update is going to be peak when Community Manager Jason is in fact looking forward to it. So yeah, so they did mention a bunch of events that are starting on February the 5th. Number one being a boost path. So we're getting another boost path which will allow players Master Rank 12 or below to get themselves boosted up. They will have access to the Thunder Cage and Bunny throughout it, so that's going to be a nice little thing. There's also going to be a 14-day login event to help people start the game. So this is going to give either Inace on day 2, or you can choose 3 catalysts if you already have Inace, so on and so forth. On day 14, you will be able to get a catalyst, a weapon box, and Dire Ancestor in this event too, so that's going to be pretty cool as well. Now, another very big event is going to be the speed research event, is what I'm calling it. They are adding in completion based research speed. So as an example, if you do a Magister Lab dungeon, you get 2.5 minutes knocked off your research, is what they said. If they've added this into Axion, I'm going to be absolutely cooked, because Axe Converter is the fastest mission in the game, being possible at under 1 minute. And if it knocks 2-3 minutes off a catalyst, Axe Converter Jail will actually be a more practical thing to run, because, well, you know, speed up catalysts, I guess. But this is a very interesting event, and because they believe in their players so much, they have also added an additional boost on top of this to make the research even faster when they release this event on February the 5th. So that's going to be very interesting. I think the fact that they are adding this in is going to be an interesting change for sure, because imagine if you're able to farm a catalyst in like less than 45 minutes. That would be pretty cool. Would definitely help me start 60 catting or 50 catting every gun for sure. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Other than that, there is a 6-week login event coming, which they've mentioned. 6 weeks is a very long time. They've said within this event that you will be able to get Dire's Red Rider skin, which I will slap on screen right now. This is Dire's Red Rider skin, which is a skin that they've shown for Dire, despite us not even knowing what her base skin looks like yet, which is confidence. And then we've got the Inace Cleaning Service skin as well, which is pretty much Inace Maid outfit coming as well. So this is going to be at some point within the 6-week login event, similar to the Medical Support Haley that we've just gotten, and the other skin that was within it, I don't even remember, because yeah, we're cooked. But Inace Maid outfit as well, so yeah, that's coming too. Those are going to be the 2 things in the 6-week login event. They've also mentioned that they are trying to encourage new players to come back to the game, returning players to come back to the game starting now, and new players to also come back to the game and start the game. So they have made it so that even if you are new or returning, you can start getting rewards and benefits if you start logging in now and playing the game. So yeah, I think now might be a decent time to log into the game, which is something that is interesting to say the least. Now, this also allowed them to mention about Glay too. They just said that Glay's rework is coming and that they've improved her. Now, yeah, okay. I wanted to just take a few minutes now. If you only care about dev stream info, the video's over. You can click away and, you know, go do whatever. Go make yourself a cup of coffee or you know, go about the rest of your day. But I just wanted to take this as an opportunity to express my own concerns. With the game currently, breach tracking was a very good mod. However, this mod kind of fell flat on its face due to the fact of keys. We have also seen a teaser of the new mission, which is an underwater dungeon. Undersea base dungeon is what it's called. I really hope that they've put some form of variation in this, at least 2 different tile sets within this mission, making it more of a 50-50 like Vessel was, and that would be something that was nice to see. Other than that, actual dungeon mechanics, I know a lot of people probably hate dungeon mechanics because they can't speedrun everything in 2 seconds, even though their definition of speedrun is taking 5 minutes on a mission that can be completed in 2. I really want to see mechanics in this dungeon, and I also want to see diversity in Dire. We've currently had a massive problem within characters themselves, meaning that if the new character isn't busted or something of the sort, the character kind of doesn't get appreciated. Now, I know a lot of people are horny for Dire, so I don't think that problem applies here very much, but at the same time, I just don't want a bad reception towards Dire if she's not incredibly overpowered. Like we had with Freyna becoming overpowered, Ines becoming overpowered, Serena becoming overpowered. It really did put a precedent on the fact that people kind of didn't care about Descendants when they were not overpowered. Let's have a quick look at Harris, which was, well, yeah, nerfed on release because Harris was incredibly overpowered, but, you know, we don't talk about that anyways. If you don't know what I mean by Harris, Harris basically could defense strip everything in the game to literally nothing. Even more overpowered than Serena, and then this got nerfed very fast. But I just want Dire to have a positive reception, and I think they really need to capitalize on the hype of Dire and definitely capitalize on the hype of everything else, because this update is a very big turning point for the game. They've expressed concerns about player count and just in general how the game is currently doing at the time, and they need to start hitting jackpots and dunking on updates in a positive way, not making very bad choices like Enzo's rework, because let's be real, it wasn't good, and even nerfing Jaber before you fixed him was not good. Even if updates were to come out at a slightly slower pace, like once every 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks, I'd rather them take their time and get the update right, but that's just me personally. I also am terrified of Glaze rework, especially off the bat of after seeing what is going on with Enzo and Jaber, because they both play incredibly strange now. At least Enzo still does. Jaber not as much, but still, Jaber was back and forth compared to what he used to be, and it's put me in a bit of a shocked place. Now I'm on the hopium of the fact that they're going to do Glare right, because she's a female, and female privilege exists in this game, so I'm preying on that female privilege to kind of come in clutch for Glare. Based off the last, well, several reworks, they did Lepic insanely well, they did Ajax, they did Bunny, of course they did Bunny really well, but they have had a streak of doing reworks, or hell, even Freyna, Valby, and Viessa reworks were genuinely solid, so they've got a good streak, and I'm hoping that Glare doesn't break that streak. I mean, they already kind of broke it, but you get my point. I am worried about this game, slightly, but I do have faith in the developers to actually get it right, because if there's one man that can get the job done, it's not this man here on the left. It's this man here on the right. Long live Jason, bro. Okay then, I'm gonna stop yapping, and yeah, because I'm just going to talk myself into a loop for hours. I'll see you guys in a bit. Let me know what you think about this dev note, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.